When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, its computers probably got the mother of all inferiority complexes. The Aston Martin Vanquish can relate to that. It launched in 2012, before new boss Andy Palmer, ex-Nissan, and new chief engineer Matt Becker, ex-Lotus, arrived. Both felt Aston's range-topping Super GT had room for improvement. Putting Vanquish under even more pressure, the DB11 arrived last year. That V12 GT is substantially cheaper yet boasts a new platform, a similarly powerful, though twin-turbocharged, engine, a fresh design and a more up-to-date interior. With that in mind, Palmer and Becker have evolved the Vanquish into the Vanquish S. Becker says he's tried to retain the original car's superb comfort and refinement while adding extra attitude. The basics are familiar. A 6.0-liter naturally aspirated V12 feeds power through an 8-speed automatic, in a transaxle arrangement, to the rear wheels. Although the exterior design might look a lot like the DB9, since replaced by the DB11, the Vanquish S is actually entirely skinned in carbon fiber. Even some of the structure you can't see is carbon, the trunk floor, for instance. Much as we appreciated the Vanquish, the S's improvement can be felt in just a few miles. The V12 now snarls at peak revs where once it petered out. The gear changes are sharper, the body is better tied down. It feels tighter, more responsive, more involving. Power increases from 568 horsepower to 580 horsepower. Europeans get a fuller-bodied 595 horsepower. Torque is unaltered at 465 pounds-to-foot, but you get a more generous serving of it through a broader portion of mid-range. There's still some lethargy below 3,000 revolutions per minute, but that just means you're less likely to fishtail haplessly while leaving cars and coffee. Besides, before 3,000 revolutions per minute, you're hardly bouncing up and down in your seat cursing the thing to get a move on. And beyond that, everything suddenly intensifies. Noise, revs, speed, all of it fizzing throughout the cabin. The extra output is delivered as 7,000 revolutions per minute - 350 revolutions per minute higher than before, and where once the soundtrack was monotone, it now escalates proportionately. The chassis is a great complement to all the powertrain mods. Spring rates go up 10%. The build signs have been recalibrated for a better balance between rebound and compression damping. It was too focused on rebound previously, reckons Becker, and there's extra static toe on the rear wheels and a new rear anti-roll bar with stiffer bushings. The 20-inch P0s and carbon ceramic brakes carry over. Palmer and Becker can be proud of the Vanquish S, a car they inherited. Problem is, they've already shown us what they can do with a blank piece of paper courtesy of the cheaper, similarly powerful DB11. And come 2018, that car will spawn a Vanquish S replacement.